So I'm sure many today have heard of the potential ban on DJI as it relates to basically not being able to either eventually fly your DJI drones or purchase any future drones. Again, I don't know all the particulars in it, but this is something that, I've been listening to, I've been seeing other YouTubers expound on it, and I feel like I have two options. Number one, I could either shut my mouth, sit back with my arms folded, and just kind of let this thing play out and go from there and just live with the consequences based on whatever happens or doesn't happen. Or I can open my mouth and speak up too and do something to support the cause of reversing this process, And so I felt the need to speak and say something about this potential ban on DJI. Now, DJI was the first product in my hands. At that time, I didn't know any other suppliers. I didn't know of any other companies or brands at that time but DJI, and I was hooked. I was hooked on not just the drone itself, but the quality and the technology that came with the drone. I feel like what's happening to DJI right now is similar to what happened during the fight of Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Those who remember, those who know, you know what I'm talking about. Remember when he took a chunk of Evander Holyfield's ear? Right? Think about why he did that, okay? You're in a fight, and you guys are going blow for blow, but for whatever the reason, I think Mike Tyson felt, he was like, okay, I'm getting a little irritated because this dude, he's beating me, he's powerful. And at that point, instead of just fighting him the way that you know to fight and recognizing that, okay, I might lose this one. I may lose this one. I may go down swinging. I'm going to go down like a champ. I'm going to go down with my respect and dignity. I won't take this L. Instead of doing that, he then goes ahead and bites the ear of Evander Holyfield. Why? Because at that time, I believe that he was frustrated to the point he recognized, I can't beat this dude right now. I can't beat this dude right now. I feel that that's what's happening to DJI. Instead of the saying of, if you can't beat him, join him. If you can't beat him, let's stick a knife in their back. Let's pull the rug out from under them so that they can't do business with anyone in the US anymore. Let's make it hard for those who have DJI drones to even... my camera keeps cutting me off. All right, so where was I? Again, as I was using the Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield analogy to kind of compare what I believe is happening to DJI. And so for someone like me, I came into this industry only knowing DJI. That's all I knew. And that's the brand I trust. That's the brand I've trusted. Yeah, it's made in China, but who cares? I have not seen any company in the US to step up to the plate and properly compete and make a, if not just as good product, but better drone for Americans in the US to use. I haven't seen it. And so it's sad. It's very sad. So as many who are able, I want you to go online to the droneadvocacyalliance.com. Go on there, let your voice be heard. Reach out to your local representative and let them know how you feel about this potential ban. To not ban DJI. Let them know how this will impact you. Let them know how this will affect your business. Whether this is something that you do full-time using DJI drones, let it be known. Because I guarantee you, the way the government works, everything goes by numbers. And if they see a large number of drone advocates who are against this, stepping up, letting their voice be heard, they may, that alone may give cause to say, hey, maybe we need to pump the brakes on this. Maybe we need to rethink this strategy, because if we do this, what do they have as a replacement? If there is a real threat, and that's another thing, because my question too is, why is this happening? If, as far as I know, there's some quote unquote security threat. Where's the threat? Where's the threat? Like I'm still, no one has given valuable evidence as to what the threat is. There's no evidence that DJI has done anything to violate surveillance, security of any sort, or just national security or anything. You know, there's nothing. As far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, if there is, show me, because I haven't seen it and I haven't heard anything yet. So it just baffles me that they're in this state based off of that, but yet, you know, DJI has done everything that they could possibly do to be transparent, to be thorough and honest. I mean, they have geofencing, you know, they've complied with remote ID. I mean, it's just, what more do they need to do? But it just goes to show you, when you're kicking everybody else's butt, when you're leading the path and leading the way in the industry, I think they make up at least like 75 to 80% of the of consumer drone users, and I think that's combined with enterprise too. I'm not sure, but just think about it. They hold that chunk of the pie. That's huge when you think about it. And so to try to eliminate them and push them out of the way because you can't step up to the plate to beat them one-on-one with innovation, with creativity, you know, it's sad. It makes no sense. So, you know, it's times like this where, you know, we have to stand up. We have to be a voice. We have to make our voices heard, because if we don't, then who knows? Who knows what can happen? And again, maybe nothing happens on the 13th. I mean, everything is a process, so nothing just happens right away. There's still red tape and things that you gotta go through, and documents that have to be signed, and there's all kinds of stuff that still has to take place. But this is a serious matter, a serious topic. But at the same time, I'm just like, yo, what other options do I have? What do I use? I was just on Instagram not too long ago, and another fellow drone pilot, drone operator, who's a fellow brother of the droning company community, he had a post. He said, hey, if this goes down, does anybody know of any other options? I haven't really heard of anything, and I don't really know of any other options. Well, me neither. Me neither, brother. I really don't know. However, I did see something, and I'm sure many of you saw this on YouTube as well. There's a company called, and I always get this confused. I think it's Spectre Air, but I always say Spectra. But I believe it's Spectre Air. They have their own, they basically recreated their version of the DJI Mavic Air 3. When you look at it, it looks just like it. I saw a few YouTube videos of reviews concerning it, and from the looks of it, I mean, the flight dynamics of it are pretty similar. The quality is similar. You have a lot of the same technology and specs that the actual Air 3 does, the DJI Air 3 does. And so I started saying to myself, I said, oh, and it's not made in China, all right? And of course it doesn't have the DJI logo on it or brand name on it. So I started saying to myself, I said, you know, with my nice, full, fluffy, groomed beard here, I started saying to myself, what if Spectre produced or replicated some of the other current drones or future drones that maybe DJI would come out with? You know, again, and this is all if this ban happens, right? As long as the flight characteristics are the same, the technology is the same or is even better, I'm down with maybe picking up one of those and going from there, you know, at least from the time being. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. I'm not sold on anything else out there. I know Femi, which is I think also made in China, or yeah, I think they're made in China. I saw some reviews on that. That drone is, yeah, it's not worth it. Who else is out there? Oh, I'm definitely not going with Holy Stone. And I think they're made in China too, to be honest with you. But I'm definitely not going with that. It's like, okay, my mom loves bacon, right? Baking. She loves baking. And she makes a mean pound cake. I mean, man, it's good. It's like a good pound cake. Once you taste it, and you know it's good, the quality, the richness, it's moist, it's just nice and thick, and you eat that pound cake, you don't want to settle for any other pound cake that doesn't taste like that, or isn't better than that. You see what I'm saying? It has to be that pound cake or better for you to even consider. I'm the same way when it comes to my drones, particularly when it comes to DJI drones, because I'm all about quality. I don't know about you, but quality is everything to me. I only own, currently right now, my second Mavic 3, not the Pro, not the Cine, and definitely not the, what was that other one that they came out with? I can't think. The, no, the one with the one lens. I can't think about it. Well, I guess it wasn't important. But anyway, and I recently picked up, like I said, the Avata 2. FPV, I'm loving it. I still need to practice more with it, but I love this drone. But I love my Mavic 3 because, number one, of the quality that I get out of that drone. If drone B or drone C that's not DJI isn't giving me similar quality, why would I want to fly anything else? I'm all about quality. Quality in terms of flight characteristics and qualities in imagery, qualities in the camera technology. But this means something to me, man, because this is all I know. I fly DJI. Because it's DJI. And they make good quality stuff. They make good quality stuff. I get excited when I see new innovation. And what sucks is they're really just competing against themselves. They don't have anyone else to compete against. They're just doing their own thing. I mean, wouldn't you if it was just you on the Mount Rushmore? Where are the challengers? They're down there, but apparently they ain't trying to challenge you. They just trying to take you out secretly without a cause. Oh, actually there is a cause. They just made it up. And they cannot prove that there really is a cause. So they want to make everyone believe that there really is. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I just go on the drone Advocacy Alliance.com. Let your voice be heard. Even call your local representatives. Trust me, calls go far as well. I think the more of us who do that, the better. I know I just kind of went on a little rant here, but oh, and another thing. I know many of you haven't seen me. Well, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm fine. I have been dealing with some real life situations, real grown man situations. I guess that's what I can call it. But I'm still good. Thank God for everything. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going. So, I'm still working. I'm still doing a lot of different things. I just got back not too long ago. I attended the Exponential convention down in San Diego last month. And I think that was in May. It was either May or April, one of the two. And awesome experience. I had the pleasure of being out there with the gang of the Joni Company, yours truly with Stuart Smith, John McBride, Chris Farrell from the Drone Geek, Sam Karp. I mean, man, we had a good time. We had a good time collabing, just coming together. It's good. It's good to connect yourselves in a community. I say that before in my other videos. Don't feel like you have to be in this space, in this industry alone. listen, that's all I got for y'all. Again, if this means anything to you, sure, give it a like, share, subscribe if you haven't. But if anything, I'm gonna put the links in the description down below. I need you to go click on those links, and I need you to do your part. Let your voice be heard. Let your local representatives know the reason why banning DJI is a bad idea. It's going to affect so many jobs. So I thank you again. Till then, y'all know what to do. Keep flying, stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.